And speaking of which, we've seen, different scenarios in the gym, right? Where
Yep.
people try to test, the we're gonna switch up the word, uh the tribe, the Scarface tribe. We've seen
Yeah.
people try to test the Scarface tribe, and it never ends too well. It never ends too well. Most people don't show up to the gym, and then when they do, they get what's coming. Uh, I wanted to ask you. I've seen a fight in which you had to face a troll who flew out, talking mess in the comments. What was that experience like? When you actually, when the keyboard warrior finally does show up.
So I'm sitting there, average training day. I see this guy come in. I didn't realize it was him. Then my dad's like, Elijah, you got to be fight. I'm like, who? There's like 30 guys I've been talking that's talking crazy to me. And it's
Yeah,
like, it's this guy. So I'm like, all right, cool, let's put on the gloves. I asked him beforehand, do you want me to put on 16s? He said, no, put on 12s. I said, all right. And that was that. I mean, I
yeah.
I didn't want to do it, honestly. But if they
Well,
decide to come out to the gym and do that, I will do them a favor and do so. You know.
yeah, yeah. And to your credit, you started off a little bit light. You started on the lighter side.
Yeah. I
Um,
mean,
yeah,
I was warming up, I was from my perspective, I was using him as a warm up for my actual sparring. Like that's how different of the skill level it was. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but it was just like it's that big of a difference.
yeah, yeah. And that's the thing is like people sit up and they make their comments. It's cool to have opinions, but people, they get disrespectful. And in most cases, they don't show up, but when
Yeah.
they do show up, you got to give them their issue, and let them know, like, no, it's real, you know,
Hmm.
this ain't what you thought,
Yeah.
and yeah, you see that from time to time. We've had a couple scenarios like that out here in the West, not too often, but they always get their issue, and they realize like, okay, these aren't just some backyard buffoons. Like some of these guys really are
Some of
about it.
these guys really train. Like that's what we keep on trying to tell people.